God of Tarkov. That guy's movement is amazing, bro. You always learn something new. Alright, let me open up the game.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's not on Steam.
No, it's on Battle State Games. It's $45 entry.
That's like a bunch.
Wipe should be happening anytime now. It's been, I think, 5 months now. The wipe's been out. Jesus, that means everyone's gonna be fucking geared as shit.
Yeah.
Usually
But
after like 2 months, people are pretty like well set into their game. So this is how it works. In the beginning, I'm gonna start like if we're starting in the beginning of the wipe. If you're to buy the game now, you're probably gonna have a higher chance of making more money, and you're gonna like probably get more frustrated because there's gonna be people with good gear and stuff. When you first start, let's say everyone's starting fresh, you start with 300,000 rubles, just with the stash. Your stash is some like whenever you leave a raid, it's somewhere you could safely store all your valuables. I don't know if you can watch my stream right now. I'm gonna send you a link. If you, I'll send it in a group chat. Let me just search myself up.
Purple, I'm not for the game. Purple, I'm not for the game.
Alright, I'll send it in the rainbow chat.
Ben.
The one we're all in. There we go, Tarkov Teach.
the Rambo chat.
Look at DMs, direct messages.
DMs, okay. I don't think I'm in that. No.
You definitely are. No, you're not.
Okay,
Wait, in a group chat.
please
Just
tell me now. I am hip
I'll
fire.
just send it to you.
But if I aim in, I can't hit the single bullet game.
And
What is your recoil control that hip fires better?
Kenny. So, okay. Let me set up real quick. Oh my god. Holy cash. Nothing's loading.
How's the most
Why can't I turn your fucking shit sideways? Okay.
Do those boxes say? Yeah, they do.
I want to try out the new headphones. And what's the new healing I saw? Like, dude, I haven't played in so long. There's so many new things that I don't know about. I saw AFAC, bro. I saw that shit. I don't know streams every day. AFAC. Damn. Some brand new healing.
Shit on screen.
Yeah, bro, it gives me
Yeah, that's.
eye cancer, bro.
You'd have to know so much stuff about this to understand.
What the fuck? Okay. Are you watching my stream right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically this is this right here to your right. This is your stash. This is where you keep all your valuables. These are cases. These are usually like mid-game, end-game stuff. You can find these in raid. There's a check mark next to it because you found it in raid or you've got it from a task. So basically this just gives you more space that you can put more stuff in. So for example, a med case, you can only put medical supplies in it. So the money case, put all your money in it. Whatever, ammo case, ammo. Everything has its own case. Then you have, these are certain backpacks, so they have different sizes. For example, this one's really fucking thin and garbage. It's just new, that's why I bought it. Then you have backpacks like this that are fucking big and amazing. And they're very, very expensive. Like for example, this would cost you 250k. Versus something like this, which is a little bit smaller, would cost you 50k. Basically, whenever you start, you're gonna have a pretty small stash unless you upgrade to higher edition, or you upgrade your hideout, which is technically where you live in Tarkov. When you go back, you live in your hideout. There's a lot of ways to make money in here. I don't have power. How much is fuel? I might just buy it just to show you guys. Fuel. Very fucking fortune. 150k. Sure. Alright. Let me turn on my... Okay. So this is my hideout. It's maxed. Except for my Bitcoin farm.
The fuck?
So this is your Bitcoin farm. This is a way to make money. You have your computers. You have your sexy women that you look at in the bathroom.
Fuck it.
Your filtering units. This is where I play PlayStation. As you can see, this is my PlayStation 4. I play Call of Call. And and you could turn on the radio, and then I have more Russian women over here, because this game's a Russian game. So basically, in the hideout, what it is you slowly upgrade it, and you could craft things. For example, let's say if I go to the med station, I can craft the Saliwa for cheaper, probably half price, if I buy these items and craft it. All these items are found in raid, so for example, you need this for a quest, you craft it here. Eventually, you upgrade this, it becomes super useful, and you can make a lot of money off of this. And you have a Bitcoin farm, so you make Bitcoins, and then you sell them. And then you use graphics, you have to find graphics cards in the game to have a Bitcoin farm. This is not important, you'll probably never get there unless you start playing a lot. Majority of people don't even get this far into their hideout.
Fucking graphics card, bro.
Yeah, graphics cards, I think they're just as priced as in real life, as well as the graphics Bitcoins. So right now, graphics cards are 1.2 million rubles, which is extremely expensive and 100% not worth it. And I think Bitcoins cost like 500,000 rubles. They always regulate it to the real price in real life. So if Bitcoins go up in real life, they go up in the game. That's how it works.
Okay.
So you have keys that open certain secret rooms. Alright, let's start from the basic. There's so much to explain. Okay.
Bunch of different places.
You have. Okay, you have your PMC, which is your main character. You can see it under where it says PMC, your main character. And
Yeah.
you have Scav. See how Scav has random loot? And your PMC is your main character. It's the way you level up, is the way you get stats. So for example, skills, level 43 endurance, strength, vitality, health, metabolism, stress, all this stuff. Important stuff.
Metabolism.
Eating. You have to eat in the game or else you'll die from dehydration and energy.
And if you die, you just like lose everything.
You just lose everything. If you die, the only things that are kept sacred is in your pouch. This, which is a secure container, as you can see from the red thing. You can't put guns in here. You can't put armor in here. You can't put backpacks. It's certain things usually are extremely valuable. So like this is my surgery kit, my painkiller. This is everything in this game.
Dude, I
It's in
can
real
see
life.
myself like falling in love with a game like this, bro.
Everything in this game is completely realistic. Every single weapon attachment, every single thing you could literally build in real life. For example, a guy named Landmark, he has hundreds of guns of this inside this game that he falls in love with, and he makes them. Every single attachment, you can search it up online and you can fucking buy it. Everything's realistic. You could strip down guns to the bare minimum. You could build guns to wherever you want them to be. So for example, if I get this MPX, this MPX with no stock. This MPX with no stock, I could put a stock on it. I could change the grip on it to change different color. I could put a bigger mag on it. It's eventually gonna cost you money. A cool grip. This one's probably the best one. I could change the barrel. If I want a long barrel to have less recoil, I'll put a longer barrel and then put a suppressor on the tip. You could change anything to anything. Whatever you want. All guns are customizable except a few of them. Your secure containers where you're gonna keep your important stuff like your keys. So things like this key would cost a lot of money, but right now it only costs 300k because it's the end of the wipe. And a key like this that I have in my ass, 620k. And stims like these that are super important that cost a lot of money and then you don't want to die with every raid because you're not going to use them every raid. So here is where you start, right? So your stats, whatever. I have literally 1,200 hours online. That's in game. That's not that doesn't count my stash. How long I spent in my stash. That's just me in game, like in like the 40 minutes spent exactly. It's a lot of time. So the way you start is I'm just gonna set up real quick. These are just people I've killed and I just drop all their loot here. These are the guns you use. I don't want to use any of that garbage. Put on that.
Purple, really game.
You gotta buy headphones. You gotta buy everything. Tactical glasses. You could do it. You could buy anything and anything, bro. It's like the amount of versatility there is into this game and the amount of different classes you can make are limitless.
It said 110 account life days. That's like how long you.
No, it's glitched. I've had this account for over 2 years.
Because we had that much hours in that little time, like.
No.
That'd be a lot.
Theoretically, if I wanted to be in a bush for the whole game,
You can. I'll do it.
Yeah, but I
I'll do
think
it
you
this game.
die if you don't extract or something.
Okay, okay. This is how the game works. So this is your hemostat. This stops heavy bleeds. This is your regular HP. This stops heavy bleeds, light bleeds, and it's an HP resource, which heals you over time. This is what your health tab's gonna look like. So if you get shot up by someone and they shoot your arm out, if they shoot it to 0, you're gonna have to surgery kit your arm, and then heal it with your Saliwa. If you're heavy bleeding, you want to use your hemostat. If you see how my character has 440 HP, this could only heal 400 HP. So there's certain spots on the map that you can go to find more heals, or you just bring more heals, right? A heal like this costs a full HP 23k. Used to be 10k, now it's 23. I don't fucking know. I don't care. These are your traders. This is gonna be your best friend from level 0 to 10 until you unlock the flea market, which is this. The flea market is literally owned and like held by people. These are real people. CT Eagle, TTV, Phil. These are real people. You get me?
Yeah.
So these are people selling armors that they find in game and stuff to make money. So right now I have 32 million rubles, which is a lot of money. It gets you a lot. It gets you a lot of places. So there's certain object. So the main objective when you load into a raid, I'm gonna keep on saying this while I get ready. The main objective when you get into a raid is to extract, right? Extracting is the most important thing. If you don't extract, you're automatically losing money. Even if you don't make any money or you didn't find any loot that game, extracting is more important than anything. When you play this game, you're gonna understand that greed's gonna overcome you, and you're gonna eventually just not give a fuck, and you're gonna let greed overcome you, and you're just gonna die trying to get loot, and you're gonna lose a lot of money doing that. That's fine. But the most important thing is extracting. The more you extract, the more you're gonna survive. The more you survive, the better you're gonna be, and you're not gonna be as depressed. I don't know if anything's changed. I'm just gonna do what I would usually do. I'm gonna run a sniper scope just for the fuck of it because I'm probably gonna camp in a bush explaining things.
How many people are in the match?
So this is how it works. Um, you could so the game every maps is different. There's like 7 different maps. You get to choose the maps you want to play on, right?
Answer me. Don't know how to play, so
I should put probably a suppressor. Nah, fuck it, bro. We're loud and proud out of this bitch.
get out of here. You cancer baby.
Oh my god, brother.
I'm gonna mute when he starts.
Yeah, it's fine.
Never mind, they're on me.
D-ball. There we go. Okay. So I just changed this little ass gun right here. Hold up. Where the fuck is it? Whatever. I can't find it. Assemble. So just to build this gun is gonna cost me 231,000 rubles, and I don't have enough fucking dollars. Jesus, dude. So these are your traders. These are gonna be your best friends. These guys, all different people said different things. I haven't played this game in a while, so everything needs to load. Okay, so this guy sells guns, ammo, weapon attachments, magazines, you name it. This guy's the weapon guy. There's a few weapon guys. This guy's also a weapon guy, but this is an American guy. He's not Russian. You can only buy things from him in dollars. So you could give him. So this is how it works. It's like real life inflation. 129 rubles is 1 American dollar. So you want to buy $1,000, it's 129 rubles. There, just about $1,000. He also sells pre-made guns, which usually you never want to buy. For example, this M4 costs $537. If I go to the flea market, I could buy it for 50k.
Yo.
And it costs from him $537, which is not
Yo.
worth it. What's up,
Yeah.
John?
You also playing Siege?
No, if you look at this
Why?
thing, I'm trying to teach him.
Look at what thing?
The stream. I'm trying to teach him.
Yeah, use
Tarkov.
It doesn't show a stream.
No, on YouTube.
Oh, are we gonna play Siege?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna play Tarkov for a bit.
Bro, are you gonna play Tarkov now?
They got me in the mood to it.
Answer me.
I'm explaining it so they have a rundown.
Don't worry, John. I can play Siege.
My God.
I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go take out the trash. Now that Anthony's here.
All right. So,
Roast.
Let's get it.
okay, so let me answer Kenny's question. So every map has different amount of PMCs that could spawn in. PMCs are the main characters. Scavs are just AIs or people. So this is how it works. Let me finish building my gun real quick.
Alright.
Two info.
I'll probably go customs. Where's that protective glasses bullshit I saw? No, bro. Visors. Nip. There you go. This shit. Okay. I'm almost ready. I'm just gonna bring two Saliwas for the fuck of it. And a Propital. Okay. Okay. I'm overweight. What? Alright, one Saliwa it is. I'll be fine. Okay, so this is how it works, Kenny. Are you looking?
Yeah.
Alright, there's certain maps. So, for example, these are all the maps in the game. The lab, these are not available. So, just whatever I click on is a map. The lab, interchange, customs, woods, factory, reserve, and shoreline. You see right there where it says 10 to 13 players?
Oh yeah.
And then the average time usually people stay in there is 35 minutes.
Kenny,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
I play
Play what?
Siege.
Anthony,
Yeah, it was good.
what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna play with you, bro.
Play what?
That was from PK.
Play what?
Wait, what do we play? Oh,
What do you
I
want?
mean, are we? You want to play Rocket League or Rainbow? I mean, it's up to you, dog.
What do you want to play in your heart?
My heart, are you on band?
Yeah, I'm on
You-
band.
Hi, yo, I think you know the answer, bro.
All right, Kenny, get on Rocket League.
Okay, I will. Yeah.
We're running the
So-
threes.
So basically,
Yeah, I'm
basically-
good.
Should we go to a different call, Aaron?
Yeah,
we've been talking
I'm
about
gonna,
they-
I'm
they-
gonna, I'm gonna deafen when I get when
Go-
I.
No, let's go to a
No.
different. Yeah, you're good,
Go to
bro.
Tony's trap house.
Hold on, give me
No,
a second.
no, we're gonna go. Me, John.
I got you. I'll drag you in, Kenny.
Alright.
All right, Jebby, you still watching?
Yep.
Okay. So you still look okay. So basically, every map has a certain amount of players that could go in, and the objective is to extract. But there's certain areas and POIs in throughout the map, right, that you can go to for loot or quest. In this late into the wipe, you're probably not gonna find anyone doing quest unless they're low level. And there's two times. You see right here, 20 o'clock and 8 o'clock. This is military time. So if you want to play in the day, you want to play at 8 o'clock. And then you could also go into offline mode, which I'll probably just do right now. Enable PvE. As on, no, AI amount, high, difficulty, hard, whatever. Enable bosses. Okay, I'm gonna load into an offline raid. This is a way you can learn the map. And then after this, I'm gonna load into a real one and just play it out, so you can see how it's supposed to be played.
I want that.
You can play any playstyle. There's people that are fucking complete garbage and in camp everywhere, and they get kills, and that's how they like to play the game. It's just whatever you want to play. There's literally streamers out there that just stay at extract and extract camp, which is like the scummiest shit you can do. But it's that's how the game is supposed to be played, but no one plays like that. At least majority of people don't. So what was I gonna explain? So you know, in order this game, what you want to do is you wanna load into the game. You wanna have a good amount of gear to protect yourself. Go to the like high loot, intense POI areas. So for example, on customs, where we're going right now, mark the room or the new area or crack house, places like that where that have like high loot and high reward, right? High risk, high reward. A lot of people go there, and you're probably 9 out of 10 times you're gonna find someone there if you stay there for 5-10 minutes. In this game, there's AIs and there's people. So there's gonna be 10 to 12 people and customs, right? So me is one of them, and then there could be 9 other people. You could run into teams up to 5 people, which is very annoying. And if they're good, sometimes it's unstoppable. Like sometimes you'll kill a few of them, but they'll eventually kill you if they're like streamers. I've had a lot of times where I kill a bunch of streamers and I end up dying to the last guy because they're so good that every person you're fighting, it's almost luck. It's fucking raining. Oh my god.
Wait, so you can go in solo, but there can be 5 people
Yeah.
in the same team.
Just because you go in solo doesn't mean everyone else is gonna be solo. Majority of the people run duos and trios. You're not gonna find a lot of solo players. So it's fucking storming. This is like the worst time to teach Tarkov. There's like loot spawns that you gotta understand. So for example, this right here. Oh my god, I gotta get used to all my controls. Check mag. Switch scope. All right, this right here is a Dofo bag, like the simplest loot you could ever find. Look, it has milk, a USB-A, wires, soap, random shit, and you can make money off this. So like this costs 10k, this costs like 15k, this costs like nothing. This is garbage. Right now, when you understand the map, I got the closest spawn to the dorms. There's scavs. You know how I told you can scav in?
Yeah?
There's also the AIs are also scavs. Let me get inside.
Don't know how your game.
Turn on my flashlight so you can see. There's also scavs. There's AI scavs and player scavs. The difference is there's none. You just gotta know. If you just come to a new area, scavs only spawn in like 10 minutes after the match starts. So for example, if I hit O, on the top right you see how this says 43 minutes. The game starts at 45. If at 45 minutes the scavs and the regular players don't extract, you just die. It's just how it works.
So
these
is there
are-
a limit on how many people can extract?
No, okay. Let me raise your audio. No and yes. There's certain extracts. I'll tell you right now. Just raising guys' audio because the rain's amazingly loud. Nice. So if I double tap O, if you look in the top right, see the ones with question marks? Those are the ones that are not guaranteed. Those are the extracts. I'm gonna do it again. Those are the extracts that they could be there or they can't be there. For example, Dorms VX is literally Uber. You give him 7,000 rubles and he takes you out of the map.
I got so lucky.
Literally, ZB13 is in the middle of the map. You have to turn on the power and you go there and you can extract. Completely east of the map. This customs is a very narrow map. It's more east and west side than north and south. It's very like thin, long and thin. You get me?
Very happy.
Mm-hmm.
So if I pull out my compass, oh, there's a fucking scab on me. Where is he, bro? Alright, I'm gonna close the door. So, if I point this way, this is supposedly the north side of the map, right? This is north and this is south. If I run north, that's the north part, the most north part of the map right over here. I'll show you right now. So I have keys so I can unlock doors. These are safes. These are just things that I have so you can make money. So you get here, this is like 20k, this is like 50k, and then I got 2,000 rubles, which I just could put in my ass. southernmost point of the map. But technically it's north. I call this the north side of the map. Compass are fucked. I never use a compass. If you search up a map on Google, this is the northmost point of the map. This should be a car extract right here. So he's not guaranteed to be here. So right now he's not here. These doors would be open and there'd be a car here. You go to the car, you hit F, you wait a minute, and he takes you out. So he's not here right now. This is dorms. This is a high loot area. They're probably gonna find scabs in here. This is how you want to peek, always, no matter what.
I'm lagging, so I'm on a delay.
Yeah. There's no fucking scabs. I put it on horde mode. Alright, this is like a really rare room. This is the room that costs like 300k a key. It has like really good loot. So for example, this time it had garbage. This gun's 50k and this fucking AK is, I'll literally show you. Definition of cheeks. It's good gun, but it's on stock, it's horrible. This is the recoil. I'm not gonna control it, okay? Alright, that's the recoil.
Oh
That gun. And then this is the gun I'm using, I kitted it out, and this is me controlling it. So it's not too hard to control, it's an M1A. And guns like this, I don't have it doesn't have a scope on it. But what it would look like. Oh my god.
What is the count of bull that you have in your throat?
What was I gonna explain? So there's certain extracts on the map and you wanna go and loot. As a low level, your goal is to do your quest, right? Your tasks. These are all the tasks I have left, and they're not required, so I don't do them. You're never forced to do quests, but if you want to, you can, and I recommend it because traders give you good prices for a lot of things, except guns. They give you really good prices, and you save a lot of money. And this game's about saving money and making money, right? And killing people, obviously. So like your friend, he wants to camp in a bush. You can literally camp in a bush like this, not fucking move. Hear someone, peek like this, he's gone. That's it, gone. And you go to him and you loot him. I'm gonna go look for some scavs. I'm gonna show you. I'll probably shoot sniper scavs. Yeah, sniper scavs up. You see that little guy right there? Here, I'll scope in for you. Alright, they're both dead. Look at that. Look at Timmy falling. Okay, Timmy's dead.
This is one of those games where you just get murdered from across.
Those are called sniper scavs. They're certain. They're in set spots in the map, and they just fucking chill, and they just shoot you, and they can headshot you, and you'll get one tap by them, really fast.
Just instantly die.
Instantly die. There's another one. This is why I'm here. I'm gonna shoot his leg so he gets angry, and then he's just gonna flop and die. Stop raining. They're all up there. I can't get up there to loot them. I want to show you. So basically, if you spawn on one side of the map, your extract is gonna be on the complete opposite. Why? So it forces you to move. So you can be a rat, but you're eventually gonna have to move. What the fuck is shit? So I'm gonna throw a grenade just to show you what a grenade looks like. Scab gets angry, he starts running. He's dead, I killed him. See that guy right there? Alright. So this is what looting a scab looks like. These are all AIs because I know I'm on offline, or else I would have probably tried a little harder. So, let me put this back. So this is what they usually look like. Some shitty gun that's stock, right? A knife, a rig, some pockets, and a small bag. usually always want to search their backpack and pockets because it can have random loot. Like this is utter trash, and then he had nothing. This is a pretty shitty scav. His hat is really rare, given that it's purple, the background. It's pretty rare, so that's good. It's a nice find. So you just want to go around. Okay. So they have certain armors. Like for example, this is level 2. This is like the most garbage armor on the planet. If you wear this, the only thing this is stopping is bugshot, and like 2 bugshot shells. So the goal is to, for example, loot this guy, take his loot, and then extract with it so I can sell it and make money, and then kill people. Obviously, it's a shooting game. There's a lot to learn. For example, there's the regular leaning to smooth to sidestepping, right? Sidesteps to smooth leaning, to crouching, to changing your height stance, which you see on the bottom left. You see my guy how he moves a little bit because my camera's in the way, but you can see him. That's your height stance. There's a lot of ways of mobility. On the bottom left, there's 2 bars, a blue bar and a green bar. Blue bar is your aiming stamina. You can't, it's not siege. You can't stay aiming in for too long. So for example, there's a guy right behind this tank. Look, he's coming. Look, he's dead. So you see my blue bar? See how it goes down when I aim in? You can't hold your breath for that long. If you hold alt, you can hold your breath down really fast and it goes down faster, but it's more stable. Then your green bar is your stamina. So eventually that's just gonna go down over time. So you guys still here?
Yeah.
So for example,
Yeah.
this right here is a really good armor. It's pretty expensive, but it's really heavy. So everything in this game has a weight, kilograms. It's measured in kilograms, right? Kilos, not kilograms. Bro. Whatever, if he shoots me, he shoots me. Everything's weighed in kilograms. So right now I'm 58 kilograms, which is a lot. My max is 84. If I go past 84, I won't be able to run. If I get near 84 or around 60 plus, I'm gonna run slower. My stamina's gonna go down faster. I'm gonna aim in slower. I'm gonna take more damage. This game literally doesn't want you to fucking loot. That's all you gotta know. Like, the last thing it wants you to do is come out with loot. They do it on purpose. So this guy had pretty good loot. Like this right here, since it's found in raid, I could sell it online, right on the flea market for like 110k. This I could sell for 50k. Like I made some money. This stim's expensive, 15k rubles on him. So scavs are not bad to loot. You just go around shooting people and looting people, and usually the most fun you're gonna have is fighting PMCs, and they're gonna have the best loot. And when you start understanding the loot system in this game, you're gonna quickly understand that when you kill people that have a lot of loot and it's worth a lot of money, they get like super excited. Like I remember when I first started playing this game, and I would play and I would see someone with like really good loot, I would scream, legitimately scream. I'm gonna drop my bag. You can also drop your bag in the middle of fights so you're lighter on your feet. Let's say you're fighting someone, you drop your bag somewhere safe so no one takes it, and you go and fight.
Have you ever accidentally dropped it?
What happened?
Have you ever accidentally dropped your bag?
It makes a loud noise. I've forgotten my backpack sometimes, and sometimes I have to leave it on purpose or else I won't make it in time to extract. And like I said, your main priority is to extract, and sometimes I can't take out any loot, and that's when you get depressed. Sometimes you could forget it, and then you leave it somewhere, and you're like, fuck, and then you gotta run all the way back, and then you get fucked by some team that just got there at the moment, and you're not ready to fight them, because you're just trying to get your loot and leave. It's annoying. That's all you gotta know. So you see my stamina bar where it maxes out now, and when I take off my bag, I'm a little bit faster. So see on the bottom left, I'm pretty fast right now. When I carry my bag, I'm heavier. So the more shit I carry, the slower I'm gonna get. So if I want to make the most money, you're gonna be a slow motherfucker. So you got, what's my FPS? Holy shit. And it doesn't show. Nice. Oh, I did 0, like a genius. Jesus. Dude, I need to change my FPS settings. It feels really bad. So like, for example, if you want to fucking camp, you could camp in here with the scope. My god, it roamed. You could camp in here with the scope and most people come through here, you could just headshot him. Stay right here. Boom, he's dead. You just be a faggot, bro. Tons of people play like this. And it's probably the best way to make money and most effective. What was I gonna show? I'm gonna drop my bag. Watch. Yes. See how that guy's breathing heavy? I'm out of stamina. So now I just gotta walk it out until I get my stamina back. Or just stand still. So this is an extract right here. It's called Ruoff Roadblock. Eventually you're gonna know the whole map and you're gonna know exactly where you are at all times. That's the north side of the map, all that over there. This map's actually like the second smallest map in the game. It's pretty big. But you'll always find people every raid. And maybe every once in a while you won't find anyone if you like try to avoid people. But majority of the time you hear shooting. So I'm just gonna extract whatever. I'm gonna play an actual raid this time. I'm just gonna play it out and try to narrate it. I'm probably not even gonna loot the people if I don't get a chance to, because I don't really care about money right now. I'm most likely not gonna play the game unless one of you actually get it and I help you guys out. So this is your after action report.
Oh yeah, how much is it?
$45.
How much? It's $45. Like, how much space did?
The standard edition give you?
Huh?
How much space is what?
Does the game take up? Like, gigabyte.
Let me check right now.
Alright.
I don't think it's a lot. It's not anything over like 30 gigs, I'm pretty sure.
It's pretty good.
Well, yeah, Tyler, it doesn't matter to you.
Oh, and you want to have this game on your SSD, please. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, oh, got one.
19 gigabytes.
19, okay.
Just 25. Just say 25. It's not a big game. This is your after action report. So it's gonna tell you how long you've been in the raid for. So I was in the game for 15 minutes, and you could be in there for 45. So you could imagine how long you could fucking stay in a game. And if you have really hard fights and intense fights, you're probably gonna be there to the last 10 minutes. And if not, you might just quickly sweep a team and get their loot and leave. My majority of my raids usually last 20 minutes. I get somewhere, I fight. If I don't die, I get their loot and then I leave. Cause I'm not there trying to be super overweight, try to fight more people. There's no point. So then this tells you all the people you killed. I just see faction scavs. I just killed straight AIs. Whatever. Tells you your hit count, your accuracy, your headshots, everything. Longest shot was that sniper that I shot. That scav I shot really far, 191 meters. Just tells you all your stuff that you need to know. So now I'm gonna load into a real raid. And in offline you don't lose any loot if you die. I remember no, you don't lose anything. Offline you could literally disconnect anytime and nothing will happen. The good thing about Tarkov, if you disconnect in the middle of the raid, you will be in the game and if someone sees you they'll kill you. But if you're playing with a team and you accidentally disconnect, you can reconnect whenever.
That's good.
Yeah, in that the 45-minute time frame, obviously. And it's not every match is 45 minutes. For example, Factory is only 20 minutes. Factory is it's the smallest map in the game.
Isn't that the one that's like inside always?
Yeah, this and the lab is always inside. But the lab's it's 50 minutes the lab and it's straight sweats and cheaters. More sweats than cheaters. Because this is where you have to pay like 300 400k to get in.
No.
And these are like juiced up scavs which are literally better than the actual players. And they'll kill you really fast. I probably die more to the raiders in labs than the actual PMCs because their aim is like buggy and sometimes they'll just snap headshot you instantly. But the amount of the risk and reward you get out of labs is insane. You pay 400k, you get out with like 2 million on a really good raid. And if you have the keys for there, you're rich. So we have factory, customs. Customs is probably the first map you're gonna learn, this and factory, because most of your beginning quests are gonna be on customs, and it's like the smallest, friendliest map ever. Maps that you're gonna hate, unless you like sniping a lot. If you like sniping a lot, woods is gonna be great. It's literally just fucking woods. It's huge.
That's the rat map.
That's mine.
This is literally the equivalent to like this right here took me I think the longest to learn because you have to literally learn every rock to understand where the fuck you are on the map. You're gonna be a lost motherfucker in the woods.
Wait, there's no map. You just.
You want to see what the map looks like?
Oh, it's gonna be so prominent.
Oh, let's get.
Okay, I'll show you what the map looks like. The woods map. You got a woods map? Oh,
I got
no.
someone in there.
Here, look. Shoreline resort. Shoreline paper map. I'll buy it.
Oh, you have to buy the map to know where you. Oh, I bet it's just like a map, and you gotta like look for the landmarks, don't you?
Oh, it doesn't show you where you are, does it?
No.
No, it doesn't.
You have to figure it out. But if you got a map online on Google, it'll give you like, okay, so for example, it'll tell you that this is left wing, this is east resort, this is admin. It'll tell you that this is the power plant. It'll tell you that this is radio tower. It'll tell you that this is the pier, that this is the boat section. Like if you find a map online, but this is the map in game.
What? I can't
So like
hear
for
you.
example, this is a really fucking big map.
Yeah.
This is shoreline. It has a lot of open areas. Everywhere that's green are hills, and some are mountains.
Oh yeah, I saw on the kill.
And then these are all buildings, all these like infrastructure things. So that's what a map looks like. Not fucking useful at all. And if I wish they had a woods map, but of course they wouldn't have one because it looked the same everywhere. So they don't have a woods map. Wonder what a factory map looks like. I'm actually interested.
Okay, where are you? You want to learn trainer?
This is horrible. No fucking way. Alright, this is the worst factory map I've ever seen in my planet. Oh, I kind of understand it though. This is only the first floor. This doesn't show underground.
Yeah, he's dropped. He doesn't.
Yeah, this is the boilers. This is the main building. Yeah, okay, I understand it a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna get into a game. I'm gonna load into a customs game. I should probably wear level 6 armor. Let me buy some.
Got down there. Look at them cheeks.
Okay, let's go in. I'm not gonna ensure shit. So this is a real raid. You're just gonna load in, and then it gives you like 18 seconds to get ready. That's it. Usually takes about.
Is this done?
It used to take like a minute and a half to get into a game, but ever since they updated it for people that have hard drives, right? So everyone has to load in at the same time. It takes like 4 to 5 minutes now to get in a game, but it's well worth it. So right now, I'm wearing the best armor in the game, with like one of the best helmets in the game, with one of the best guns in the game. I'm just trying to have the best of everything right now, just to fucking not die. But you don't have to play like this. You can literally bring a pistol and a sniper. Something that's super important in this game. Something that's super important in this game is ammunition. It is by far the most important thing out of your whole PMC gear set. If you don't have good ammo, you're not killing anyone, you're not doing anything with your life. It's that simple. Never cheap out on ammo. If you have enough money to buy your next kit, you are technically rich. you are technically rich. You have to buy good ammo. And the way you know that is a ballistics chart. Just go on the Tarkov Wikipedia. There's a Wikipedia page, so you know where everything is. That's how complicated this game is. There's a fucking wiki. You don't know about something? Search it up on the wiki. It's that simple. So right now, since I can't back out, I'm already loaded into a game. So if I were to, like, my internet were to disconnect right now, I have to be in the raid. I have to fight. Or if your mom screams at you and you have to go to bed, you just lost everything in that raid and you're gonna be upset at them. Just before you buy this game, watch a lot of videos on it. Don't buy it unless you don't care about money. You don't care about spending money, then whatever. But if you do, make sure you got to put a lot of time into this game to understand it and to learn it. Because it's fun in the beginning, but it's also not fun to die a lot. Because you're gonna get dumpstered on by like 95% of the people that fight you. There's no bots in this game, by the way. Like, everyone's good. Everyone has a chance of killing you. Yeah. So right now,
You get it.
no, go. I wasn't gonna say anything important.
Huh?
What are you gonna say?
Oh, I just said I think I'm gonna get it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I
Great
can have.
And
Mission?
the thing is,
Planning on
the game's still in beta, and they actually update their game pretty frequently. They get a lot of updates and they do a lot of things which I really like about this game, and they actually listen to their community. Like whenever something's broken, they look at the streamers, they look at whoever's complaining, and they fix that shit. It's not like Call of Duty where it's like, oh, we only update the game every 3 months, deal with it.
Yeah, and then when they do, it's like
It's
90
garbage.
gigs of some random stuff.
Yeah, it's 90 gigs, and then I mean the thing is when you update Call of Duty, it's 90 gigs, but it's really like 10, 15. Because it compresses itself. If not, it'd be like a terabyte, the game.
It just takes forever, dude. Like, my internet's bad. I got a 1 megabyte download. Like,
Yeah.
that's gonna.
This game has a lot of hot fixes. You see how this game looked like 2015 versus now? You're gonna understand. There's people that have been playing since 2015.
Tyler, what were you gonna say earlier?
I was just gonna say that I was already planning on getting like Armor 3, but I'll probably get this instead.
So this
Yes.
is your deployment page. So this says get ready. It says your name. Obviously, I put my fucking stream because when they die to me, I want them to go to my stream. So you get 18 seconds. Well, you get 18 seconds to deploy, and then everyone deploys at the same time. Only the PMCs. After 10 to 15 minutes, player scavs will spawn in. So right now, okay. I got one of the best spawns for dorms, but since I know one of you fuckers want me to camp, I'll camp.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Watch this. So I know there's a spawn right here, so I can check right here to this blue container.
So there's set spawns.
There's set spawns. You could really camp them, but if you know where everyone spawns, you know how to avoid it. It's radius spawn. It's not set.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
But it's like like
Oh, just.
for example, like I could come right here and I could hold everyone on the east side of the map right now. People are in dorms already. Jesus. There's a guy here. He hears me. Oh my god, it's a fucking noob. Dude.
Oh, you don't get him.
Son of a bitch!
That guy's so low level.
Oh no!
He's a Timmy, bro. He has a fucking pistol.
He was trying to see what he could get from just
Alright,
going
so
up.
A big scary.
this is the real player, by the way. He is level 12.
Wow.
And
No, that's high enough.
Some dude
he
with
was not
max
killing me.
items.
He was not killing me, even if he shot me 10 times in the head.
Well, yeah, you have the best armor in the game.
Yeah. That is so sad. Well, Timmy, just stop playing this game.
You made him quit.
Is that someone? So I'm gonna preemptively pop painkillers. So like, let's say someone shoots out my leg, I won't be limping because this game's realistic
You
with the
can run
health
away.
stuff. Yeah, exactly. This is Vaseline. This is my This is what I beat my meat with. So this is basically what you can do to camp. I'm scared for this side. I swear to God, I just saw someone on the bridge. So I could just hold this and wait for people to cross. Because probably, to be honest, it's probably a big team that spawned trailer park. That's all the way over there. I could just stay here. Like jump on this, for example. Prone right here. And just chill. Unzoom my scope. Wait till I see some movement and zoom in. Be a weirdo. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm breaking my legs. Okay, so I broke my legs, but you see how I can still run? Because I'm on painkillers. See on the top right? It says 2 fractures and 2 pain. So you go to the health tab, fractures and pain, and then I also took damage. So I have splints, which if you know what splints are in real life, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use both splints on both of my legs. Right? And then I'm gonna take my Saliwa, which I have it hotkey if you look at the top. I'm gonna heal my feet. So I healed one, and it only heals one by one. And it's a long animation, and you don't have your gun out. You can't. You can't shoot and heal at the same time. You gotta be very aware. Another thing about this game, you have limited ammo. Whatever ammo you bring into the game is all the ammo you got. So I've only brought 3 mags. You want to fill up your mag? Bring extra bullets and pack it 1 bullet by 1 bullet. Since I only shot like 10 shots, probably won't take long. There, it's almost done. Boom, it's done. Always top off your mags. Never want to be caught in a fight. I've been caught sometimes in fights where I'm just like camping in a corner, hoping they don't push, and I'm filling up a mag.
You can find bullets on the map, though, right?
Yeah, don't recommend that. The bullets you find in the map are garbage. You're gonna have to buy them.
But whenever you just start,
You could buy them off traders. Yeah, if you just start, yeah. Like that's an AI scav. You could tell because he's a fucking idiot. He's dead. You know it's an AI scav when they start moving like this. They're like crouch. They go like this. They turn. Go like that.
I'm on a delay, so I just saw the guy look at you. Die.
You serious right now?
I got him. I did not dirt. He's not dirt.
Basically, AI scavs, what they do is just move around like this, or they walk and look in one direction. And you could, and when you're a scav, when you place a scav, you can act like a scav. And I promise you, God die. I promise you, you'll fucking kill someone like that. I've done it before. I have like clips of like me acting like a scav. Another player scav sees me, thinks I'm a scav, so he doesn't shoot at me. So this is how it works. When you're a scav, AI scavs won't shoot you. Like, unless you already killed a scav, right? So if you killed one of their members, they're hunting you also. You get me? It's like this idiot right here. You know he's an AI scav. Look, he just spins in circles, doesn't do anything. I could probably they could hear things, so if I creep up on him, he might not hear me. Oh, he just heard me, so I'm gonna pistol him to death. God, this pistol sucks. Oh, there's PMCs here. Okay. There's one down. Those are real players. I got hit in the head. As you can see, my screen's blurry as shit. And yeah. heard my gunshots with my pistol and they pushed me.
And
Am
then
I
they
s-
die.
There's still more. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. There's 3 of them. I'm dead here. I'm playing chicken right now. From behind. I didn't hear him. It's whatever. So basically, I died. I just played chicken. It was a really bad spot. What I should have done is I should have went back to where I killed the first 2 people and got on top, but I didn't do that. So I killed 4 PMCs, which is the USEX, right? And then 3 scavs. So basically, I killed a team of 2, and then I killed 2 guys, and I never finished to kill the other 2 guys. So it was a 4-man. So I was playing solo, and I got killed by a 4-man. But I killed 2 of those fuckers. So 2 of those fuckers ain't getting no loot. That's how I think of it.
Didn't you kill 3?
Killed 4.
One of them was.
What?
Ah.
So then I died. So it tells you what you died to. So this guy had a vector, .45 vector. He just sprayed the shit out of my arms and head, and eventually went through my helmet. It's fine, whatever. My first time playing this game in 2 months, dude. I didn't even know there was a guy behind me. I knew one was pushing from behind, but I thought he was sneak crouching. But I understand where he killed me. He shot me through the barrels because I wasn't fully peeking. It's whatever. So when I die, you see my loot. Remember all the loot that was on my left? It's now gone.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Ah,
So I just lost about a mil, 1.5 mil, whatever.
wow.
Because I guess stuff was expensive. So let's say, but this might be my last thing that I'm gonna get off for the night.
Sorry.
So let's say I lost all my money and I have no more money and I want to make money. So you go as a scav. So let's say I want to go factory because factory is like, I don't know, scavving on factory for me is probably the worst thing you can do, but it's the funnest shit ever. So when you load in as a scav, you load in between games, in the middle of games, and you fight other scavs or other people, and it gives you horrible guns, and sometimes it doesn't even give you healables, so you can't heal, right? So for example, right now this guy has an SA-58, a scav vest, a scout backpack, and no armor, no body armor. So anything that shoots me, it's going straight to my chest. And when you understand the bullets, majority of the bullets that are gonna shoot me are gonna 2-tap me, or not 1-shot me. So I gotta play really safe, and when you play as a scav, you want to play slow. That's the name of the game. And I also have, I think, 10-round mags in this gun, which is horrible. You usually run 30-round mags in this gun. And it could just give me 1 mag, or it could give me 10. And it almost every time gives you horrible ammo. So you have to headshot people in the face. Give me 2 extra mags, a bandage, and an SMG. And look at my iron sight. Wow. I hear a guy. BPZ. It's okay. There's someone across the map. So right now I'm just aiming in, so I can just flick to someone's head if I see someone. You go to free look, which is that. So you can turn your head while aiming somewhere. And your audio direction determines of where you're looking at. You're gonna hear the audio more centered if you're aiming at the section. I'm gonna go to that fight. And just like that, we're on the other side of the map. That guy had a better gun. That gun has horrible recoil, and I missed my shots.
Ha! This is a shotgun! I just got hit from half.
He was also another player, Scaff. I could tell by his clothes. So yeah, I ran out of ammo. He had a shotgun. Just so much better. Shotguns as a scav are like the best. Because you could just headshot people in the face. Because it's a spread, and even if one little pellet hits your head, you're dead.
Really?
That's why when you're a PMC you want to wear visors. Usually most PMCs they wear visors, which is this right here. That protect you from that, so you don't die as a PMC. But some helmets they don't bring visors.
Oh my god.
And if you're like me, I don't buy helmets. All these helmets I don't buy them. I just get them off people. If I don't have a helmet, I just don't buy one. Unless it's the Alton, which is like a full protection helmet. So yeah, that's your little rundown of Tarkov. There's a lot to learn. I didn't explain everything, but it's fun, and you're gonna die a lot, and it's gonna suck when you die. And when you understand that like your gear has value, it's gonna suck when you die. But besides that, this game's super fun, and
Good.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems cool.
I really wish that.
And if you play a lot slower and a lot quieter, like for example, when that PMC run, if I ran a suppressor, and I literally camped in an area that I know I'd find people, I'd kill all those people, and they wouldn't even notice. And like they'd be shooting other people, and I'd go to them and then sneak around and look for other people that are doing the same thing like me, and then go around and eventually like, how do I explain it? Just kill all of them. And then at the end, once you kill everyone, you go inside and you loot all their bodies. You be a little rat. That's another thing about this game. You gotta know what to loot. That comes with experience. When you learn what to loot, you're gonna eventually understand like, oh, this is worth more than this.